All right, guys, I'm excited to share with you this watch my good friend Homer sent over for me to check out. This is the Gruppo Gamma, which I don't know why every time I say that, it almost sounds like almost like a chant or something. You could get a good chant going with that Gruppo Gamma, Gruppo Gamma. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, kind of goofy. I don't even know what it means, but this is the Chrononaut, and so far, now I've seen other watches that use this style, and I'm not exactly sure what this is called, but the twin crown where they're offset. So you have one kind of about the 2 o'clock, and you have one kind of about the 4 o'clock. And I think it's a really cool case design with crowns with that inner rotating bezel, because you don't have that 3 o'clock crown, possibly digging in, and it just kind of sets it apart from the standard watch designs out there. So this watch is, in my opinion, really cool and really well built. The price tag on this guy is only $650. I'm not sure, you know, secondary market or anything like that, because as far as I can tell, you order directly from their website. So I'm going to put a link to this watch down in the description, but let's talk about the details on it. Now, I think a lot of people maybe would be concerned about the dimensions that are listed. And I will confirm to you that it is a 42 millimeter, actually 42.15, but 42 millimeter case width. You have a 50 millimeter lug to lug with those drilled downturn lugs. You have a 22 millimeter lug width, and it measures in approximately 14 millimeter thick with that box dome style crystal. But though those measurements are going to be a little misleading, because I'm going to pop this on wrist real quick for you, because on my 7 1/4 anyway, 7 1/4 inch wrist, this thing fits perfect. Like, it feels totally comfortable on wrist immediately. It does not feel as large as those dimensions would have you think. And on this Tropic strap that it comes on, it is like, I might even add one of these to my collection. It's that good. So they have some other colorways and stuff. I'm going to look at them. It comes with this canvas strap as well, as far as I can tell when you order it. This has a little bit larger buckle than what's on the Tropic strap. I actually kind of prefer the smaller buckle myself, but this is very nice. This is very cool. This canvas, I'm sure it's like double layered. So once it got broken in really good, I'm sure it would be equally as comfortable or close. I mean, it's hard to beat the comfort of a Tropic strap. These things are so good, and they're vented on the bottom, so, and they actually have their logo on it and the nice taper, so it's easy to fish through. Oh, since we're looking at the back here, let's get a look at the movement. This guy houses the STP1-11, which is a fossil group movement, but you can see this thing is very nice looking movement. They have their own signed rotor on there. You can see some little bit of work in there. This is, I think a lot of people are turned off again by maybe some of the fossil group stuff, but really the STP1-11 movements that I have seen in all the watches that I've tried have been perfect. They've been great. I've had zero issue with them. So, just because it's not an ETA or something like that, don't let that turn you away. They're all really good movements out there these days. So, and a company, when they're building a watch like this, they're not going to put a junk movement in. This is a good movement. So you can see the water resistant is a 300 meter. You have a sapphire crystal, and you have some other information there. So the other thing I want to touch on are these crowns. These crowns, oh, by the way, they have like this cross pattern on the ends of them. That's a really cool design feature. But the knurling on the crowns are super easy to grab. Like, this is like, if everybody used the style crown, we would all I think we would all be happy. So this one pops out, and then this is how you do the rotating bezel, which is super tight and feels exactly like you would want it to. And then when you push it in, it like disengages the turn mechanism, and then you just screw it in, and boom, you're done. And then this one, of course, you can pull it out and set the time or hack it or whatever you want to do. I guess my only gripe design-wise that I could see with this, I don't understand. I've watched another video, and I don't remember who did it. I don't know if it was Don Haynes or whoever, but they had one, and I'd seen that it had at the quarters here, it was like 15, 30, and 45. I would almost rather prefer that than the way they did the labeling on this. That's a 03. That's supposed to be a 06, but they didn't invert it. So it's, you'd have to look at it like this for it to be correct. So when you're looking at it like this, it looks like it says 90. And then that over there, naturally our eyes pick up, an 03, and then I see a 90, and then I see a 60. So I don't really like that. That's my only gripe with this whole watch. Other than that, I think this thing wears good. It feels good. The finishing on it is really good. The crown operation is superb. Perfect choice with going with this strap. The movement in display back, it looks great. Zero complaints. They even have a really cool logo. So, and the case that it comes in is actually, pretty decent too. It has a storage compartment up there, and then you have a nice foamed insert there. So overall, really cool watch. So it's a bummer that there's that part, but honestly, I could even live with that. But if they had an option, maybe you could do different styles on the inner rotating bezel, maybe have different colorways and do different rings. That would be really cool. If somebody over at Groupo is watching, hit me up. Let's talk. Let's do special ones of these or something like that. I would definitely be on board with doing something like that. It'd be awesome. So let's close out with a Lume shot. This does use the C3 Lume, so I have high hopes. Okay. Again, you know what? I'm gonna give this thing a little blast. So you can see it is, even the outer part is lumed. It's not nearly as heavily as applied as the main dial or the hands, but it is a nice, good, green C3 lume. I'm still getting some of the stuff dialed in on my camera, but it is a very good lume application. So I don't think you're going to be disappointed if you're a lume junkie. So I don't know if I did a close-up. Did I do a close-up, you guys? So there's a good look at the hands. Those are nice brushed, finished hands. Very good, clean, fine printing on the dial. And that pop of the red seconds hand is just perfect. So overall, great looking watch. So thanks, Homer, for lending this in. And I hope to see more from this brand really soon. So thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you very soon on the next video.